All right, here we go. Uncut fishing video. Kind of a commentary style. I'm throwing a little jig for smallmouth in this crystal clear creek, letting it sink and then popping it a few times. I had luck just a few hours ago here with that when I was filming another video actually, and tonight it's about 25 to 30 minutes before sunset, so I probably have about an hour fishing light time. And we're just gonna go no cuts and until I catch a fish, or, well, oh, there's a good bite. There was a real good bite. I gotta be aggressive with my hook sets. That was something that I noticed earlier, is when you're aggressive with your hook sets, they don't get away as much, because smallmouth fight like crazy. There we go. Oh, come on. They're hitting it almost as soon as it falls, like clockwork. It's beautiful. It's probably in about 5-ish feet of water, but they're hitting it right about now. It's a beautiful green pumpkin with a little bit of blue. Perfect cast into that hole. I believe it's a quarter ounce jig that I got with a chunk cross type trailer on it. Popping it over rocks pretty slowly, but they were hitting it good earlier. They've been hitting it really good. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Dang it. They're hitting it, and I just see their figure run off after I try for the hook set. I'm looking at just all this deep water. You can tell by the rocks. Something I've noticed is by the rocks, there's usually pretty steep drop-offs, versus like this, you can tell it eases its way in, and it's pretty shallow as soon as the water hits. Hello? Hello? Some weird tension on, oh. That's why. There's some electrical tape I put on there to differentiate my pole and someone else's, and it was feeling weird. It felt like there was some tension on the pole, so couldn't tell if it was a fish or if it was that, and as you can see, it was not a fish. Come on. I guess I should say it's uncut until my GoPro battery dies. Oh, there we go. Oh, could have been a rock. Could have been stuck under a rock, but felt like that rock bit a little bit, which can happen. You know, rocks are known to have pretty big teeth. Beautiful cast. Pop it up a few times, then reel in. Pop it up a few times, then reel it in. Oh, there we go. Ah. See, I promise I'm not lying. These fish are just real picky. I mean, I'm sure you know if you fish for smallmouth, but they seem to be real good at getting that lure in their mouth and then out of their mouth. All right. Come on. I gotta cast it a little bit further, I think, and that'll help me get even more fish. Oh, there's some small ones following it. It's a good sign though, because if any fish are following it, then you know it's at least enticing some of them. That was deeper. That was better. There's also big rocks down there, which is good because I know smallmouth really like to hide under big rocks looking for crawdads or minnows or anything like that to swim on by. I wonder what the biggest smallmouth in here is. Probably not too terribly big if I had to guess. Just based on the size, there can't be that much food for one big smallmouth like that. And I don't think this creek, Sinking Creek, I don't think it gets hit very hard. But I know, you know, the Merrimack River, the Current River, Jack's Fork River, James River, all those rivers get hit pretty hard with, you know, smallmouth fishermen, because at least here in the Ozarks it is pretty common, pretty well known, these rivers. Now, if you go outside of the Ozarks, almost no one will know what you're talking about. Everyone thinks smallmouth fishing and thinks up north by the Great Lakes, or, you know, what's that one lake in Tennessee? Wisbig, some name like that. Oh, nope, probably a rock. It's crystal clear, which is, it's just beautiful. I mean, you're seeing it on camera too, but I absolutely love it. What is a little weird and eerie is that it's hard to tell depth when the water is so clear, because you're used to, at least when you're a little farther north, there's not as much rocky soil, which means it's mostly mud on the bottom. Like, you think of the Missouri River, it's just dirty because it's all fertile land around, so there's just mud on the bottom, mud and muck. Oh, almost got my foot wet, and I would have been not a happy camper. I'm slowly making my way towards this bluff side where I know they're stacked up. They're all stacked up all in through here. And I caught a couple over there. Actually, earlier I caught mine down there. Went home for a few hours. Then came back. As you can see, the sun is just about set. But we still got plenty of light to fish with. Still got plenty of light to fish with. Alright, let's start making, I got it. Good. That was good. Now it's coming off of that bluff and coming back in, which is good, which is what I like. Because it means it'll go to the deepest part. Alright, come on, hit it. Oh, big boy smallmouth. I saw the tail swim. So either I spooked him and he's gone for good, or he's sniffing out my jig. Come on, por favor. El pesco, por favor. Oh. Oh. There's a little group of smallies, actually. And they're not even super deep. Alright, I saw it fall. Let it hit the bottom. I'm going to fish it a little slower here as to not spook them. Is he on? He was on. Got him. Oh, he's literally right there. I saw him. These fish are probably too small for the hook, honestly. But I'm going to fish it a little bit slower. Like, I can see the fish has it in his mouth. But his mouth's much too tiny for it. Alright, I'm going to target a little bit bigger one that I see. The biggest one is interested. Oh, maybe. Got him. Oh, these fish are tiny. They're probably like 8 inches long max, so I got to get in a little deeper. But I'm thinking that this fishing slower is probably the way to go. My battery's at 78%, so that's good. I see they're schooling right there. Swimming against the current towards my jig. Like, I don't know if you can see them right there, but they're literally all surrounding my jig. It's just if any of their mouths are big enough. Alright, I have him. I just don't know if he'll stay pinned. He will. He will. Uncut fishing. Like, these are as big as they are. They're not huge smallmouth, but they're there. They are there, so that's number 3 on the day. Alright. Good hook set. There you go. This is fun. This is straight up fun. If you don't think fishing is fun, you're actually crazy. But I'm actually falling in love with the jig. Because for the longest time, I just thought it was too slow and not fun. This, that, and the other thing. But it is slow, but it is very fun. When it's successful, it sounds stupid, but like, if it catches fish, other than like worms and a bobber, doesn't matter how slow or how not fun it is. Now, if I got to choose, would I rather have something that's pretty fast and is productive, or something that's slow and productive? Of course I'm going to choose fast. Come back. It's fun when it's so clear and you can just see them, because you can kind of target them and watch them eat it. Now, it can also be the most frustrating feeling, especially whenever you can see them and they're just not even enticed by your lure whatsoever. Like there, I just dragged it right in front of all their faces. Now, granted, they're probably too small, but still, none of them wanted anything to do with it. All right, now we're going back deep. Deep for a big boy. I believe a walnut just fell out of a tree and rolled down that hill into the water. I can see him gathering around it again. Oh, one has it. Oh, I yanked it out of his mouth too early. Come on. Now that big one kind of ate it whenever I was really jerking it. Oh. Oh, dang it, they're all swimming downstream. Yeah, I've caught, I think, 6 today. Nothing big, but... Alright, I was targeting the schools for a while, and I caught one that way, but I had a lot of bites that way. It was fun, but now we're going for some size. Back of this cove. Probably less numbers, but bigger fish if I had to guess. Oh, got ticks. Ticks are important to watch out for. And we're gonna fish this one real slow. Oh. There we go. Oh. Good. Slow as the move. They ate it whenever it was slow. Come on, baby. Low to the ground. Low and slow is the way to go. Potentially. Alright. I see the one I want. I'm gonna... Okay, pretty good cast. See what we're working with. Come on, baby. I know you're there. And thought you had it in your mouth, but you didn't. Dang it. Oh, come on. See, I know they're there. I know they are. Alright, let's walk up here and we'll see what's going on. Come on now. Alright, it should have sank to the bottom now. Rise up. Reel in the slack. Pop. Pop it up. Oh, got one. Stay pinned. Oh my goodness. He didn't stay pinned. He's probably scared, but I would be scared too. Alright, we're gonna make it a little looser for him so we can actually fight. These fish are not super good at, biting the lure. Yeah, I said I was going to go uncut, and I absolutely am. And the camera dying is not going to be the issue. The issue is going to be it getting pitch black and me not fishing anymore. And I did catch a fish, so it's a successful video. Oh, there he is. Come on. Oh my gosh. He's literally right there. Bro's right there. All right. Oh, does he have it? He has it right now. There we go. Come on, get in on the shore. Let's go. Yeah, another one. This might be actually one of the bigger ones of the day. Not a bad smallmouth. This is for a YouTube short. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an Ozark Creek smallmouth. And as you can see, I'm currently recording. This is going to be a YouTube video. 3 actually, so stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you're excited to watch some smallmouth fishing in this crystal clear Ozark stream in Echo Bluffs State Park. I absolutely love it. That's a great smallmouth. Please subscribe and stay tuned. Alright, probably a little bit weird for you guys watching on the video version because, it's uncut, so I promised I wouldn't cut that out, but probably a little weird for you guys to hear. Alright. That is a good smallmouth. That's 4 on the day, I think, 4 or 5, something like that. But this is just a great time because I can see a few of them. It's just getting to the right time of day. I'm getting action even if I don't get them on the bank because there's so many little ones, and it's fun because they fight hard. But I'm hoping for some size. But you never complain. If they're here, they're here. I probably would have had almost double the amount that I do if not as many, got off. I guarantee you I'd have a field day if I brought like 4 poles and got worms and a bobber. Alright, we're gonna make a couple casts down here to the left, and then we'll head back to the right of the bluffs and call it a day. A successful day at that. Oh, he's on, but I don't know if he'll stay on. Oh, he feels bigger. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, he's fighting. He felt bigger, but it's just what smallmouth do. They just fight like crazy. Oh, uncut, so you'll have to see the Jack Brennaman ways of getting him off. Wait until he's done flopping. He's gonna give himself a concussion. All right, until he's done flopping. Hold him up. He's beautiful. Let him go. There we go. That's how it's done. Man, they are small, aren't they? But they're fun to catch because they fight. I mean, my rod was bending a lot for, you know, a 6-inch fish. But it's like 5 or 6 on the day. I know it's horrible. I know it's a number. Oh, he's got it again. Does he still have it? No. I would say he. Probably about half of these are she's. But I always say he's got it. Perfect. Sink to the bottom. This place is absolutely stocked with smallies, and I love it. I love creek smallies, river smallies, stream smallies, whatever you want to call them. Although I never heard someone call them stream smallies. Maybe that's just, I don't know, is stream a word that is commonly used in other regions of the United States outside of the Ozarks? You'll have to tell me. Alright, last cast in this little deep pool. Maybe not. That is either a lot of fog or a lot of smoke. And considering we're pretty close to a campground, I'm going to say smoke. Not good. Hope the campground didn't burn down while I was down here. For those wondering, I am using a Shimano Sedona reel with a Lew's HS1 hypersonic speed stick rod, 6 foot 6 inches, medium heavy. Come on. Let a big smallie. Where's the mama? Like, these are all babies. These are all brothers and sisters. Where's mommy or daddy? They're all looking at it right now. There's like 8 surrounding it. Who's gonna take the first bite? Oh crap, there's some big ones now. Just has like seaweed or something on it. Messing up my action. Alright, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Okay, right there. Let's just... Oh, one literally turned. Instantly went to it. Problem is, every time I cast, I ripple around where it went, so I can't see for like the first 10-20 seconds. I think they might be coming back to it. Alright, I see him. Fish it slow to give him a chance to know it's there. Yep. Oh, there's a freaking leaf on it, and there's a huge one. Slowly start making my way this way. Back to where I caught the first one of tonight. Alright, let's keep heading this way. It's getting fairly dark. Alright, that ought to be a good cast. Make sure it hits the bottom, because that's where they're hanging out. They're not hanging out in the upper 2/3 of the water column. They're certainly in the bottom third. My legs are getting a little tired. It's been a long day. But a long day fishing is better than just about anything else. I'll be honest, if I had to spend an hour out on the water or an hour in a tree stand, I'm choosing an hour out on the water. Because tree stands, man, they can be pretty rough. Rough on the legs and the back. And the brain. Staring at the woods, I mean, I know after about 4 hours I'm pretty put out. I can't imagine after all day. Oh, they're still coming to it. Oh, one has it, but I don't know if he'll stay on. No, oh, he still has it in his mouth. Thought he was too small, but he's not. It's another one, another smallie, like number 7 or something. 6 or 7. I'll look back later and be like, oh, Jack, you doofus. It was only your 4th. Or I'll be like, oh, it was your 10th. Although I'm pretty sure it's 6th. Thanks for being a part of the video, brah. Nice red eye. Yeah. Alright, see you later. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing my game. It's time to play the game. I would say I won the game today. These smallies have lost. Thanks for playing. That's all I really care about. That's a nice little cove that might have some pretty deep water, which means potentially deeper and bigger smallies. Oh, I got a little crooked. There we go, we're good. Target that cove a little bit. It's time to play the game. And it's time to win. Alright, here we go. Am I gonna guarantee a fish here? It was a pretty good cast. I bet I'll at least get one on the jig. I think. It's been a pretty productive 30 minutes of filming. But Jack's getting a little hungry. Legs are getting a little sore. Arms getting a little sore from casting and jigging and casting and jigging. And reeling in all these absolute, whoa, topwater. All these absolute monsters. Ooh, you know what would be fun? Topwater actually might be fun. And I think I'm going to try it just because. Why not? I'm hearing they're biting. I guess this will be a continued part of the video. I'll try to make it quick for everyone. Let's get into here. Let's get into my topwater box quick. Popper would probably work well, or a small buzz bait, but I think a popper would probably work great. This may be a stupid decision, because they have been loving this little jig. I mean, absolutely loving it. Which I did not expect. I thought they'd really like the rooster tail or something, because I've never really been a big jig guy. Alright. I also forgot my scissors, which means I've been having to use this knife, and it's a perfectly great knife. But I would much rather have the accuracy of scissors. Alright. There we go. Probably isn't super entertaining for those of you watching the uncut version, which I'm going to be using footage from this video in my other video. So this will be cut out for them, but you guys get it, so lucky you, I guess. You get to see how I tie my knots. And see, that just might not be... I guess I can probably cut it off. There we go. Okay. Popper time. I know they're there, so this will be fun to see if they hit it. I know small fish sometimes really like topwater, so this will be really interesting to see. Alright, that may have been a little far. Ooh, that's a cool breeze. Let's try to really get... That's a small bird or a bat. I want to make sure you're able to see the blow up if and when it happens. I saw one kind of swim up to it, so we're gonna try to get a instinctual reaction. Reaction strike, as I like to say. Alright, let's try to get back over here where I was having a lot of luck. I think most people know topwater is not quite as productive, but it sure is fun. Alright, I've been seeing some topwater action up here. Alright, let's see, oh, I see a school. They all ran for the hills. Well, topwater's fun, but if it's not working, it's not working, so I'm not gonna put on something that just isn't working, even if it is fun. Let's see, what else could I know they're there, and I feel accomplished, so I feel like this is when I should experiment with other things. I guess I can look at to see if I have really anything else worth trying. I guess Whopper Plopper, but it's too big. Oh, I guess I'll go with the jig again. Catch some fish. A couple more before it gets pitch black, although the moon is out, so it may be pretty well illuminated. I could have used a black popper, and maybe I'll get flamed in the comments for not using a black popper in that situation, but I've always had better luck with white. And that could just be by chance. The white has some orange on its underbelly, which really imitates, you know, something like shadwell or any bait fish, honestly. Now, as for the black one, the black has some chartreuse on it, so you tell me what it's imitating. If anyone's watching at this point, honestly, if you're still watching, just comment for my curiosity. Comment something like still here or something. I don't know. Yeah, just comment still here if you were watching at the 39-minute mark and 58 seconds. Now the 40-minute mark, which will actually be one of my longest videos, if not my longest ever. Because it's uncut, because it's raw, and you just get me talking and fishing and catching fish. Catching smallies. Some Ozark Creek smallies. Getting pretty dark though. My flashlight. I have a flashlight on my phone, so it should be fine. Alright. There we go. Without scissors, I have to bite the line and then get it tight so I can cut it with my knife. Alright, time to get back in the game. Because I know they're not going to be able to see very well starting right about now, even with that moon illuminating it. But I guess they have can feel like vibrations in the water. I'm no biologist. Although I do have a grandpa who would probably be able to give me a pretty accurate answer. Now, if they stop biting the jig, that's when I know it's time to go home. Oh, one had it in its mouth. And I knew it because it went blah, 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 blah. That's how they bite it. They go brr, brr. That's the only way I can describe the bites. It's just like tap, 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 tap. And then either you'll keep feeling it and you'll pull them in, or they'll get off. I kind of want to let the next one like really fight so I can feel it pull on some drag. There's the moon. Actually pretty bright. I'm not sure if my GoPro with its, wide field of view can pick it up, how bright it is, but it's actually pretty bright. Yep, he's on there. Oh. He was. I just think this creek is absolutely beautiful. It's probably getting hard for you guys to see. Come on, just one more and then I'll be done for the night. That was an interesting cast, interesting place to decide to go. But I guess it doesn't really matter where I catch my last one, because then I'm done. I've decided one more, and then I'll call it good. There was a bird that just like flew right under my line. That was a little weird. I've got no clue if they can see it right now. Absolutely no clue. Because I sure as heck can't see it in the water. Maybe fish have better eyes. Oh, darn it. Got caught on that piece of tape again. Probably for like the 10th time. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise and it let a fish pick it up. Here, let's see if this helps. Nope. Not at all. Alright, let's start walking back, and if I, don't end up getting one, it's not a big deal. I've got a ton on video for you guys. I'm targeting more of that medium depth area because it seems where they are now. Maybe they came up a little bit shallower as night set in. I know that's kind of what catfish do, right? Don't they come up to the shore in the middle of the night? Ooh, got a big gust of cold air, almost like a cave. I can almost guarantee you there's a cave close because I keep getting those cold gusts of air. And there's rivers around. I'm gonna look it up. And I will put in the description if there's a cave or not. Or the top comment, probably. Yeah, I feel bad because you guys really can't see much on the GoPro. It's turned into a podcast. Alright, 3 more casts. Exactly 3 more. Roll. Alright, we're going to pop it a few times and then give it a rest. Put the knife away. Reel in and pop a few times. And put this away and close this and close that. And pop it a few times. And pop it a few times. Oh, got one. Oh, he came off. Having a hard time seeing it even. That's when you know. 2 more casts and then I'm done. Alright, there we go. Let's get the backpack on. 2 more casts. Make them good though. Make them count. It's kind of like sports, you know. If a rep is a bad rep, it don't matter. You know, if you make a bad cast, it's no different than casting it onto the dry ground. And there's a fish on, but I don't know if he will stay on. Nope, well, it looks like I got 1 more cast to work with. Come on, fish. Let's see, 1 last cast. 1 last cast magic, actually. Unedited, raw, uncut. How cool would it be if I get a fish on my very last cast? I can almost guarantee they're looking at it or picking it up at least. Just depends on if one's big enough, if it'll fit in its mouth, if he'll fully commit, if he won't get spooked, if his friend won't come along and say, hey, why don't we swim upstream a little bit? I don't know. Alright, well, that does it. And of course it gets caught around the tape thing again. I gotta fix that, which I will. Okay, well, thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. That was my full, raw, uncut fishing video. Straight for almost a 50-minute video of catching creek smallies. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe. Stay tuned for those other 3 videos that are coming out. And, you know, we're getting closer to hunting season, so just stay tuned for more videos. And thanks for getting 500 subscribers. That was like really cool. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.